Good morning. Hi. We are currently in line for the drive-thru at Starbucks because we ran out of the house this morning. We are about to drop off our first batch of items going to New Zealand right now, which is a very exciting moment for us right now. We've been doing so much prep inside of the house, like boxing things, organizing, donating, selling, and this is our first time kind of like bringing items out of the house, getting them ready to go to New Zealand. So welcome back to a new video. Thank you guys for being here. If you are new here, hi, I'm Carrie Rad, and if you've been here before, welcome on back. We've got updates, you guys. I'm here, I'm in the car, and just gonna casually talk about how I have a husband now. This is my husband. I feel like I can't, film this video, do this intro with you guys seeing this wedding band and just not say anything about it. I have told you guys on Instagram, we talk about it on the podcast. There should be 3 episodes up for you guys when this video goes up. The podcast is back in full swing. If you are not subscribed to Soul Sugar, you can just search Soul Sugar anywhere that you listen to podcasts and you should be able to find it. Alex is my co-host this time around.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I can keep him. I've been asking him to be on the podcast for quite a while now.
You've wanted me as a permanent member on the podcast for a long time, and I've been playing hard to get. But I think it's time to join forces, and so
it's fun.
It's super fun, and we've had some really great conversations already, and yeah. I'm really looking forward to more convos over on the podcast.
Yeah, so we have just been chatting about different things. We are going to record an episode that will already be up when you guys see this video, which is about the elopement. We'll talk a little bit more about that. We'll talk more about updates on moving to New Zealand, and we've just got lots to chat with you guys about, and I'm looking forward to it. So let's get some coffee and let's get some of this stuff over to Kiwi Shipping, which is the shipping company that we found here that is going to help us get our stuff over to New Zealand. And
we should mention our stuff has been seriously slimmed down.
Seriously.
We've gone on a purge of minimalist proportions.
Yes.
And it feels really good.
It is so cathartic to us. One, to get rid of stuff, but there's something really special about getting married and then purging everything that
together.
Yeah.
Join forces and then get rid of all of our extra stuff together.
Yeah, it feels like we're going through this learning experience together and figuring out how we kind of want to go about our life in the future and how we don't want to hold on to too many things anymore. And we're also learning about how we like to keep our space, because we realized we just had too much furniture.
We had too much furniture. We moved into a rental that was bigger than the one that we had been in. We went from a 1-bedroom apartment to a 4-bedroom house. And that change kind of precipitated, we each wanted to have an office, so we had office space, and then we had to get a desk and then get a little couch or whatever for the office. And then next thing you know, before you know it, your whole house is full
of furniture. And we had 2 dressers in our master, and it just made the master bedroom feel so small. And then we took the 2 dressers out to sell them, and we were like, why did we have
big
2 dressers?
Yeah.
We should have just left this open, clear, and airy space the entire time. So learning experience, and it's really nice that we're learning about all of these things together now that we're married, because we plan on living together forever. So it'll be nice that we're kind of going through these experiences together and just purging together and being okay, this is how we want to live in the future. Anyways, there is a ton I could talk to you guys about in the intro right now, because I just feel like there's so much that I want to talk to you guys about. But let's get on with the day and we can go about chatting as we go along.
You'll get an email saying we've received this right into your account, and
Okay.
we'll tell you what the volume is.
Okay.
And we charge $9 per cubic foot for shipping.
Okay.
But based on whatever this is, you'll know what this
that will be good because then we can kind of get an estimate of like how much more do we really want to bring, or should we slow it down, so we can just kind of get an idea. Good morning. I've got a little sleepy pupper here. This is what we do in the morning. I've got my coffee that Alex so kindly made for me. And I've got my little pupper. The three of us normally sit on the couch in the morning in blankets and just have a little cozy time. That's kind of our morning routine. I'm wearing my folklore album sweatshirt. This is Alex's office chair because we sold our big couch, so we brought both of our office chairs out here to kind of like lounge in and also prep them to get ready to be sold because we're selling all of our couch pieces. And as you guys can see from like behind here in my background, not even gonna try to hide it, we've got this house in shambles, but it's organized chaos to a certain extent. And getting our stuff down to Gardena at the shipping place yesterday just feels so good because we got boxes out of here and we did our first round, as you guys saw, and now we can do some more work in the next couple of days. I've had a lot of dogs in my life, grew up with them, and never have I had a dog that was so chill about dental work. Lanka just lets Alex do all the dental work he needs.
It's honestly all about trust and the relationship you have with your dog. You have to be able to make your dog feel comfortable, and they have to know that you're not going to hurt them. And when they do, then they will actually allow you to get in here and to clean off some of that gunk in there, deep in there. I've actually already done a good job today. He's been a really good boy. And I've cleaned off most of his back molars and some of his bottom teeth, which are usually the hardest. He doesn't really like the bottom teeth.
It just blows my mind every single time how chill he is about it. Most dogs won't even let you come near their mouth like this.
I mean, most dogs need to be like sedated at the dentist thing for them to actually be able to get in and clean.
Wonka doesn't run away or Alex will bring the supplies over and Lanka just doesn't even react. He's just like, okay, it's dental time.
I think he knows that I'm helping him. And, you know, when they know that what you're doing is not hurting them and making them actually better, they'll let you do it. But it's taken, you know, we started with the teeth brushing and we had to work our way up to this, but it's good. It's like I always wanted to be a vet, honestly. And I love going to the dentist, so here we are.
You'd be a good vet.
Doggy dentist. Well, if all else fails, I'll go to dental school for dogs. Okay, bud.
Just got ourselves set up to start recording Soul Sugar Podcast in all of the chaos. We're still getting these things done, and we're gonna put the vlog camera on this little tripod.
There you go.
Okay, here we go.
Get that leg in. It's gonna
Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to an all new episode of Soul Sugar Podcast. It's your hosts, Carrie Rad and
Alex Vagabond. What's going on, everybody?
I'm feeling energetic today.
Yeah, I mean, it could be the entire pot of French press coffee
Yes.
that we drank, but
over the last month, coffee wasn't even doing it for me. I think just today, I feel like I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling like we have a focus in life right now, and we have this one focus to take care of, and we don't have to be doing a million things at a time. Just finished recording the podcast. That was really fun. I always have a good time when we record. It's just like a fun, chill conversation. Now I am putting together holiday/elopement announcement cards. We created a card on Minted. This is not sponsored by Minted, but I absolutely love using that website for engagement cards, for holiday cards. They save your addresses of all of your friends and family in the system, so they can create envelopes with the address on the front of the card. It's amazing. So we made these little to friends and family far and near. We missed you oh so much this year. We eloped the Ailings 2020. And then in the back, we said, while we couldn't celebrate our marriage with everyone as we originally planned, we made lemonade out of lemons and eloped in beautiful Topanga Canyon. We're wishing you and your family lots of joy, love, and happiness this holiday season. Love, the Ailings. And we have this little photo in the back, and then of us in the car with the Just Married sign in the front. Hopefully nobody watches this, I don't know, but they'll probably have it before this video goes up actually. So we're hoping to get it out to them by Christmas Day. Today's the 22nd. And so I'm just putting them all together using the stamps. I might need to go get more stamps, I'm noticing. What is happening right now? Moments ago, we got Alex's office couch out of the house and to the buyer.
Okay, vertical. Watch that side. Yeah, go. Great. Wow.
Now we only have one little love seat left. So now there is more space in the living room, but let me just show you guys what the house looks like right now. Complete chaos. We have a random box, lamp, hat, who knows? And then we have this box that we've been using for all of our packing supplies. So everything that we've recycled that we want to use to protect the stuff going to New Zealand by ship, we've put in this box, and just any other random pieces like these little fragile stickers that we've been using a lot. We've got just bins of things. I've gone through clothes that I want to bring to New Zealand. My clothes are all pretty much organized and ready to go, but obviously there's nothing left in my closet because I have a bin of stuff going to New Zealand. I have my luggage going to New Zealand with me, and then I've donated or sold everything else that I didn't want or wasn't coming. And so I kind of have to dig through the bin to put clothes on right now. I was thinking about putting aside clothes, like a week's supply of clothes, but I'm just pulling out of the bin right now until we're ready to go. And so that's the current situation. We've got stuff everywhere. Let me see what you're out here doing. What'd you find?
Little Japanese eggplants, my faves. And then I can't believe it, but we still have tomatoes growing, which is
That's
insane.
California for you. It's still hot. It is a couple of days later now. It is actually a couple of days after Christmas. It's December 27th. We went to Henderson, Nevada for Christmas, and we just laid low. I was off my phone a lot. I didn't vlog, primarily because I just like to respect other people's like privacy and home, and my parents are not vloggers. And I know they wouldn't care if I vlogged at home, but I kind of just wanted to live in the moment and spend time with them and be fully present because we are leaving New Zealand, and that was the last time I was going to see them before we leave. So it felt really good to be there with them and spend time with them, and it was necessary to go there and to just be with them before we leave. Alex is here in the house right now, in the garage, like just getting stuff done, moving boxes, cleaning the bike that he's gonna bring with him. I'm again inside editing this video, and then I'm going to get into my goals for today are to go through all of my product, all my skincare product and beauty product, and kind of put aside the stuff that I'm going to bring with me, the stuff that is going to be for donation, and then some stuff that I'm going to gift to friends and family. And I'll feel really good after I do that because I feel like that's my biggest project right now. We also need to sell both of our desks. So right now I'm working on my little love seat and like this little like stand-up tray right now, and I figured I'd come outside to chat with you guys because the house is just a full-blown disaster, but we are making some serious headway. When we came back into town from being away for Christmas, I realized how much we have done. I needed to kind of not be looking at it to come back and to the space and like kind of refresh and just be like, wow, a lot a lot of this is done. I wanted to address something really quickly from my last video. I got a lot of comments regarding my last video. It was a sponsored video, and a lot of comments were saying that it felt too sponsored and it felt like a long commercial, and I totally respect those opinions, and I kind of wanted to chat with you guys about it because I feel like it's good to just have candid conversations about these things instead of me just like brushing it under the rug and not mentioning it, because I have another sponsored video coming up soon, and I will be doing more sponsored videos throughout my time because it's how I am able to create the content that I create for you guys, and it is what I do. I don't make much money just by views on YouTube. You guys can subscribe to my channel and it's free for you to subscribe, and I also create completely free content for you guys consistently all of the time. So when I work with a brand, I'm really specific about the brands that I work with, and I most of the time decline dedicated sponsored videos, and that's what my last video was. It was a dedicated sponsored video. So brands ask for different things sometimes, and this specific brand was looking for a dedicated video. I talked about the product more than I would for like a 60-second mention sponsored video, which is what I normally do, because I do decline dedicated sponsored videos quite often because I just don't feel like the product makes sense for me. I don't really feel like it's like worthy, I guess, for my audience and my content. So normally I decline those things, but this product is one that I use every single day, and I am crazy about it, and I love the brand and was excited about the project. So I said yes to that one. And so I want you guys to kind of understand that behind the scenes, because I'm not trying to make the content feel like a commercial, but I think another part of that is that, you know, we upped the quality of that last video, and as a creative, like, you want to do that. You want to up your quality as much as you can, especially like going into a new year and everything. Like, Alex helped me create that video, and we used a camera and technology that we hadn't used before, so I felt like maybe a lot of people noticed kind of that up in quality, and it made them feel like it was more commercial, where I could just sit here right now and like hold up a product and casually mention it, which, you know, a lot of people do and I have done before, and there's nothing wrong with that type of brand deal. But for me, I wanted to up the quality. I wanted to make it fun. I wanted to make it feel different, and I think me making it different made you guys feel like it felt commercial. And plus, I talked about the product more than I normally would in a sponsored video, and so you guys just felt like it was too long. That's the feedback that I got. Obviously, I got so many nice comments too, where people were like, if every sponsored video was this quality, I would always watch them. And so there were definitely mixed comments, but I did want to address that, and I don't really have to address this. Like, I could just move on and not even talk about it, but I like to have candid conversations with you guys and kind of have like an honest communication back and forth. And so I didn't want to just ignore it. I wanted to just chat with you guys about it, and I will be doing more sponsored videos, and I hope that you guys can support me in that, and I will always try my very best to take your feedback and implement it into my everyday content and into my sponsored content. This is my job and this is what I do, and for a year that was, you know, difficult. It's really a blessing to be able to get work, and so I just wanted to mention that and talk with you guys and kind of just like let you know where I'm coming from. So now, that all being said, it is currently December 27th. Like I said, we have 4 days till we are out of our home here, and then we will be leaving for New Zealand on January 9th. So we essentially have a little less than 2 weeks before we are on our way to New Zealand. Hi, Lanka. He's saying hello to me. So we're in the serious home stretch right now, and yesterday I ordered some books on Amazon. I'll tell you guys what I ordered. I asked you guys on Instagram to send me some book recommendations because we're going to be in managed isolation for 2 weeks when we get to New Zealand. So that's a lot of time to read. And the books that I ended up getting, I actually ordered one that I ended up canceling because a lot of you guys told me that there were some controversy around a specific book, and then I started looking into it, and I did realize that it wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. I'm going to my orders on Amazon. So I got a book called Period Power, all about like your hormones and like just like being able to find power in your period and embrace it and like use it to kind of just benefit your life as opposed to just being this like constant dread every month. And then I also got Reinventing the Body, Resurfacing the Soul by Deepak Chopra. And then I got Educated and I got In 5 Years. So yeah, I also ordered American Dirt and ended up canceling it. It's a story of a woman immigrating from Mexico to the United States, but it was told in a white woman's voice, and she's kind of like pretending to be the Latina, and a lot of people in the Spanish community just didn't feel comfortable with that, and there's just been a lot of controversy behind it, and I thought the story was written by the actual person experiencing it, so I was really excited to read it, and then when I found that out, I was kind of like not as excited anymore, to be honest, so I ended up canceling it. But I'm really excited about Educated. I'm really excited about In 5 Years. It's a beautiful like romance story, and I'm really excited about, I pretty much got like 2 novels and like 2 kind of like self-care-ish books. So I'm excited about those. I'm excited to read and manage isolation. My mom got Alex and I a bunch of art supplies for Christmas when she asked me what we wanted, and we just love art. Like when one of our first dates, him and I just like painted in my apartment in Silver Lake, and we're just excited to get back into that. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It's definitely a mix-up of different days. That's probably what it's gonna be for a little while now, but I can't wait to bring you guys along this journey. Like I wanna have this camera with me as we fly over there, as we're in managed isolation, and just share with you guys this journey, because not only do I wanna share it with you guys, but I also want to look back on this time. I also got a new journal, so I wanted to just be journaling the whole way through, because this is such a huge transition in life, and there will be so many feelings that will come up and so many different things that we experience for the first time, and I just can't wait to share it and to feel it and to be present in it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure that you are subscribed to this channel if you are not already, and I will see you guys very soon in the next one. Bye.